Hi, I'm AARON Alcaraz. I'm from Los Angeles, California, and I play Angel in the Rent 20th Anniversary National Tour. Some tips for auditioning that I have. Preparation is, I think, the most important thing. Because, audition situations can already be kind of stressful anyways. So I like to go about it where if I know that I know my material, I know my lyrics, I know what I'm trying to say with the lyrics and what my dialogue is, if I know what I'm doing, then I can just be at peace with that and just kind of be in the moment and just kind of share my own creativity with whoever I'm auditioning for. I think it's important not to see the people that you're auditioning for as someone above you or someone that's judging you, because that puts more pressure on you. You're just going in and sharing your art, sharing your work, and they can take it or not, but as long as you go about it with that kind of mindset, then you're kind of always seeing it in a positive light, which I think is important. Yeah. How do I measure a year? We were at a party the other night that had this on a little chalkboard that people were writing in, so I got to see people's fun ideas. I have it's a three-part thing, and hugs, smiles, and human connection. Truly just sharing the love with the people around you, and it's special. It brings memories, and you feel the love and share the love and just kind of making everything happier. Yeah. How much have I studied the original cast? I've seen the movie, which is most of the original cast. That's actually how I first got introduced to Rent, is with the movie. Because I was 2 years old when it first came out, so I wasn't an original Rent head. But I loved the movie, watched it a lot, and when I got into high school, my choir even sang songs from the show. So I knew the show, and I really, really liked the show. The filmed live on Broadway version came out, so I watched that, of course. That's kind of the extent of me kind of studying the original cast. I already wanted to kind of bring myself to a role. I never want to copy anyone, because then it's not me. It's not my own unique interpretation of the character. But what was special about this process is our creative team, which, fun fact, is the original creative team who created the show. They were very open about having us bring ourselves to the role. They specifically said, don't try to copy anyone else who's done this. We want you to be your angel. And so I really just kind of dived into the script, read that a lot, did a lot of background research on the time period, stuff like that, and just kind of tried to get into the mindset of Angel and how he would view the world and stuff like that. And then I just kind of played in rehearsal. And I play on stage every night, always finding new things, and not trying to get stuck in any certain thing or being Angel is supposed to be like this, so let me do this. It's kind of just putting myself in the right mindset and then seeing what happens. Yeah. I've always loved to sing. That was my first artistic love, is singing. I was singing from when I was barely able to walk, I think. And I would sing in church and at school talent shows growing up. And I didn't do my first theater show until my sophomore year of high school, so I was a little late. But I think it was during my second show when I realized that this is what I wanted to do. It felt so right. Which is interesting, because I was a very shy kid, so you'd think that being up on stage doing a show would be terrifying, but it actually was very freeing. It was the opposite. It was a freeing experience. I learned more about myself from being able to give a voice to all these different characters. So I didn't really have many theater friends in high school, so I had to do my own research to figure out college. But I went to Ithaca College in upstate New York for 4 years for musical theater. An amazing place. Everyone should go there. I graduated there in 2016, and right after that I did a Disney cruise for 9 months, which was also training in its own sense. And now here I am. Yeah. Very boring. Whenever I go to a new city, the first thing I usually do is just kind of get situated and sleep in the hotel first. Because it's usually a long travel day that leads to a new city. Sometimes we'll fly, sometimes we'll drive, sometimes we'll drive like 8 hours and have a show that night as well. So the hotel is always my first stop. And then while I'm there, I'll be on my phone and kind of look up things to do around the area. And then theater-wise, the first thing we do, we come here like 2 hours before the show starts, have a sound check, actually see the space for the first time that we'll be performing in like 2 hours. So it's kind of good to like get our bearings. And it's nice, like we're here in Cleveland for 3 weeks. So now that that's all out of the way, I get to actually like try to enjoy the city. So I'm very excited for that. Yeah. To keep my voice healthy is something that I've kind of had to like tweak and learn throughout the course of my time with the tour, because Angel is written very high. It's a very hard role to sing, and so it takes a lot. It takes a lot for me to sing it every night, and it's also a very taxing role on my body as well. So I'm just altogether tired after the show. But I drink a lot of water. I drink about 2 gallons a day, which sounds like a lot, but it's really like just enough to keep me hydrated and able to sing at night. I try to get a lot of sleep, at least 8 hours. I love 9 if that's possible. So my favorite song from Rent right now, because it kind of changes depending on my mood, is I Should Tell You, which is between Roger and Mimi. It happens right in the middle of Lovey Bohem. I think it's just such a beautiful moment because there are these two kind of like wounded souls who are dealing with so much, and they kind of have like their walls up. And it's in this moment where they kind of let those come down and really connect with each other for the first time. It's a really nice moment because it comes in the middle of all this like craziness, and then there's just this like section of peace around them, which I really love. My favorite moment in the show is Seasons of Love. It's our most popular song, I think. And then it's nice because we open Act 2 with the song, and we could just, it's really simple, come straight out, line up at the front of the stage, and just sing to the audience. And we're truly trying to make eye contact with every single person. And like, I have so many nice memories. Like, I get goosebumps just thinking of the kind of experiences I've had with that song. Like people singing along, people crying, hugging the people around them. It's a really special moment. And other favorite musicals of mine, let's see, I love like Miss Saigon, Spring Awakening, The Color Purple, In the Heights became before Hamilton, but also Hamilton. I love Waitress as well. Some new ones that just came out, SpongeBob, the revival of What's on This Island. I love a lot of things. Yeah, SpongeBob is actually fantastic. I saw it, go see it, it's really, really good. So, yes, so during Out Tonight, during Over the Moon, Maureen has the audience moo with her. And us characters on stage don't moo, but if the audience needs a little more coaxing to moo, then we are allowed to start the moo. And so as Angel is very excited about the mooing. So I usually go, moo, moo,